this is videos for to use the firmwares, and the units that we're using right now is MT90s. But before using the firmwares, you have to know that on the tracker, you definitely need a driver for the USB to serial cables. Without it, it won't work. Okay, well, before you flush the firmware, you probably want to do is to do a restore to manufacturer defaults, and by using the MT90s with Matrack Manager, you could do it. And here's the options of restoring to a manufacturer settings, because most of the times the settings might be incorrect, so maybe that's why you want to restore back into the manufacturer defaults instead of using the firmware, and that would be a better way to do it. Okay, so I have settings for IPs 67.203.13.26 port 8800, APNs, and then 12 times 10 seconds for settings. Let me go back into device, do a restore, say yes. And once you get back into trackings, tracking tabs, you notice that the GPRS is closed and it's not TCP anymore. IP is the same, but the APNs, that would go by defaults. APNs is different, and then GPRS time intervals we set back into 6 times 10 seconds. So this been restored back into manufacturer defaults. Well, if that don't work, then we really have to go back into going into firmware updates. So try the little CD that came with, and look for the firmware updates, or you could download it from outside. And let's say let me use the firmware versions, the EV135, which is created from the September's. Okay, the firmware is pretty good. Pop-ups, and then it self-detects on one of the ports, and then it's telling me that the versions that I'm using is the same. So I said yes. Let's go ahead and do it. As you notice, the bar is moving. Alright, it's even tell you that the update is successful. Close it. Close it. And after your firmware refresh, make sure just go back into either Matrack Managers or Parameter Editor, and then double check the firmware versions, or try to verify that the firmware version is same as yours. You're done.